Hi all, I'm Dr. Jayaprada J. Today we are going to see DDL commands. So in the last video we have seen the basic introductions about the SQL, its various operations and its data types, and now we are going to see one by one operation. So in this video we'll be seeing about the DDL commands. So as I told you, we usually in the last video we told that we'll be remembering the DDL command as create, alter, drop and truncate. Create, alter, drop and truncate, which is called cat t. So this is how we usually remember the DDL statements, cat t. Okay, so DDL is nothing but it's a subset of SQL, and SQL is a subset of the DBMS. And then DDL relates only with the basic table structure, and nowhere it relates with the information storage or in the table. And all the DDL statements are auto commit statements, and these are all the four commands that we have in our DDL statements: create, alter, drop, truncate, which is cat t. And then first we are going to see about the create. So in this video we are going to see about the syntax of the syntax and a sample query for the create, alter, drop, truncate, whereas in our next video we'll be executing these records, not records, these commands in the SQLite or any good database, and then I'll be showing how to create, how to alter, you'll be creating a table, how to alter it, and then how to drop the table, and then how to truncate the table. Right, so create command, so used to create a new object or a schema with the defined structure. So we are not going to check out schema here, because creating schema is work of database administrator, and database administrator importance has been and the role has been given in the database system architecture video, the description box I'll give, and then I'll also give the description in the description box I'll be giving the link of the introduction of SQL. Okay, so that you can able to before getting into this video, if you look into that, you will get some idea. And then syntax, create table. So this is a keyword, create table, table name, whatever the table you are planning to create, that table name should be given. Create table is a keyword, so this is a keyword. And then open braces, close braces, and then it should be end with a terminator. So in between this you have to give your first column, and then its data type, second column its data type, third column its data type. For example, I could say create table, I could say create table student, I could say student, this is a table name. And then I'm opening the braces, I could say ID, so it could be any ID, maybe it could be a number or a combination, that is up to you. So I could say number, I could say number of 10, so it should accept only the 10 numbers. And then I could say name, so I could say name, and then I could say where, data type is varchar, which is of some 30, it should accept only the 30 characters. And then I'm closing this with the ending the semicolon. This is how you actually create it. So create table is a keyword, and then it's a table name, open braces, close braces, ended with a semicolon, and then in between you'll be giving your column name, that is attribute name, its data type and the size, and the column name, data type and then size. So this is how our syntax also look like. So so for a create table you should have three important thing, that is nothing but attribute, there is three important attributes. There is a name, which, and then its data type and then size. That is what we see in our previous example. So name, data type and its size, name, data type and its size. So that is what they have told here. And then when you come to the next thing, they have created a table called employee. Create table is a keyword, and this is employee, that is EMP, short form of employees, EMP I have given here. So this is employee table name, and then this is the column 1, this is the column 1, its data type, number is a data type, and then the size I have given here. So this is the size, so this is the size I have given here. And not null, this is the constraints, these are the constraints. We'll be seeing all the constraints in our forthcoming videos. In a soon video after DDL, DML, DCL, I'll be putting the constraints, so we'll be seeing the constraints video. So not null means you that is whatever the employee number you're having for this employee number, it means that you have to enter some value, it should not be empty. my table, employee table, will not accept a null value. Okay, so you should give something. That is what it means, not null. And then e name is the second column, and this is the data type, and then size for e name, and then job is the column 3, and then this is the data type and its size, and then mgr is the third column, mgr is the third column, and then data types and then its size. Hire date is the fifth column, and date, see here, date, so it is going to accept the date value. And then this is the sixth column, the number, and then 7 comma 2. What is meant by 7 comma 2? In case if you, the table should accept the decimal points, then you give it as a 7 comma 2. It means that if this 2 means that after the point only 2 decimal point is accepted, and totally you can have 7. So if it's after decimal, if it's 2, then before you can have 5, maybe 1 2 3 4 5. So totally I have 7 numbers here, where after decimal I have 2 numbers, and before decimal I have 5. So that is what the 7 comma 2 means. And then this is the next column with the data type, and here also the same 7 comma 2, department number, which is the last column, and the number is the data type, and its size is 2. Hope you clearly understand how to create a table with the name, with the data type, and then with the data size. So this not null is the constraints will be, as of now I told you what is null. You have 5 constraints where we'll be looking in our forthcoming videos. And then alter command. So this alter command was used to modify the base table structure. So whatever you have created now, employee table, if you want to do some alterations into that table, then you'll be using the alter command. So using this command, a new column can be added with restrictions. A new column data which can be there is already existing column data which can be increased or decreased with some restrictions. A column also can be dropped. So for all these we use two keywords, which is add and modify. If you want to add a new column, then you will use a add. If you feel that I want to change something, even you can change the size of the size for that particular column, the data width, right, the column data width. If you want to change it, if you want to modify for the existing column, you can go for modify. And then alter command, see here, the alter table, this is a keyword. Alter table is a keyword. Alter table, table name, whatever the table you can give. Add or modify, based upon the cases you can give add or modify. Again, this is a keyword. The column name and its data type, the column name and its data type. This is how you create a this is how you alter a table, and then we'll be seeing the samples for it. So to add a new column in a table, suppose you have only id and name. Suppose in a table you have only id and name, you have only id and name. Maybe I want to add a phone number, I want to add a phone number. So what will I do? I'll give alter table, which is a keyword, and then the table name employee. Add is again a keyword, and then phone number, and then the size for the phone number, which is the column name, and number is the data type, and size for the phone number. So for example 2, in case you have given phone number size as 10, so what will happen, I want to make it as a 13 now. Maybe the other country I want to make it as, so I want to make it as a 13. So I'll do so alter table, which is a keyword, the employee table name, and modify is a keyword, phone number is a column name that you want to modify, the number is the data type of it, 13. So it means that earlier it was 10 when I added it, but now I have changed it to 13. So after modifying it, it can accept till 13 characters. And then dropping a column from a table. So how to drop a column from a table? Here also you'll be using alter table operation. Alter table, table name, drop the column and the column name. So alter table is a keyword, this is a table name, drop is again a keyword, and then whatever the column you want to drop it out, drop the column salary from the employee table. So this is how you actually drop it. We'll be executing everything in our next video, and I'll be showing it. And then renaming the tables, so you'll be using a keyword called rename. So the earlier it was emp, now we want to rename it to emp1, so it will be rename emp to emp1. Okay, rename old table to new table. and then we'll be seeing the truncating the tables. So truncate table, so truncate table is a keyword, and whatever the table you want to truncate, you'll be giving here employee 1. That is, earlier it was employee and renamed it as to employee 1, right? So that is what the rename table, the employee 1, because if you give truncate table employee, it will show you that employee, there is no any table such table called employee, because the employee has been renamed as employee 1. So truncate table employee 1. So wherever the truncate command is used to delete all the rows from the table, so the difference between the drop, truncate and delete, I'll be saying in the forthcoming videos. Is it will be a short video, I'll be saying it. And then how to drop the table, so the keyword drop table and the table name. So drop table and then the table name will be dropping the table. I'll be in the next videos, forthcoming videos, I'll be saying you what is the difference between the drop, truncate and table, and that's a very important interview question. So stay tuned, and if you really like my video, kindly subscribe.